Schools across the state are slowly reopening.
That's right, and each one in charge of creating a plan that best fits their community needs.
New this morning, Aaron Fields went to Underwood Public Schools to see what they are doing to try and make students and families feel as safe as possible. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, Josh and Alicia. So Underwood is one of the school districts in North Dakota that has decided to fully go back to school until further notice, that is. They decided to invest in thermal readers, and yes, these are the same ones we had on Good Day a couple weeks back. And while it's still early in the year, they tell me they're happy with this investment.
Morning.
Monday marks day 3 for Underwood Public Schools since they opened back up. Superintendent Brant Dick says the planning that went into this year was like none other.
It's been a most stressful year that we've had. I mean, just so many decisions that we're trying to make sure we keep the kids safe, trying to make sure we have a quality education.
So what is the best way to keep up with students as they walk up and down these halls every day? One thing they decided on was a thermal reader, which measures students' temperatures as soon as they set foot in the door.
We were originally going to look at the scanners, but this was a lot better because it's hands-free. It doesn't take a person sitting there, and it's just a real quick check, and we have everyone check. In fact, we're going to plan on using that for when we have games here as well.
But there have been concerns when it comes to these readers. Some say they go against CDC guidelines, which recommend schools not to take students' temperatures.
That's a guideline. It is not a rule. And so I think a lot of people are looking at it as the CDC saying that the schools should not take on a parenting role. However, it is really nice to know that even if students are getting their temperatures taken at home, that there's that double reinforcement.
Another question parents are wanting to know is what would happen if the reader were to register a high temperature?
What we would do is we have right next to it, we have our main office, and so we would pull the kid aside to our office. So we would actually put the kid on the e-nursing and take a temperature the second time and have that talk with the nurse. Again, the second reading would be similar to the first reading. We'd call the parent.
Dick says these machines will be used even after the pandemic ends to give everyone a peace of mind.
And I have not had one negative comment.
Instead of saying, well, we're thinking about doing this, we're thinking about doing that, you know, this is a solution for a number of different issues that they may have at the schools.
Reporting for KX News in Underwood, Aaron Fields. And good news as well, none of the kids have come in with temperatures so far, and Dick tells me they have an increase in enrollment this year, so the thermal readers are more beneficial than ever. And Josh and Alicia, I really don't see a downside to having one of these, but some of the bigger school districts do fear it will take up too much time, which I kind of see that because Underwood is a smaller school district.
Right, yeah, it definitely is. It makes a difference with how many kids you got going through the doors. So.
And that double reinforcement must certainly give them some more peace of mind.
Exactly,
yeah, for sure.
yes.
That's great.